Okay, welcome everyone to this in our new chapter. We're going to look at web design, and the first one we're going to look at is what makes a good website. So we're going to talk you through what makes a good website and why we should learn how to do web design. So let's have a look. So today we're going to look at exploring a website. We're going to discuss the different types of media that is used in websites, and we know that websites are written in HTML. And we're going to explore how to make a simple website to begin with using HTML. So what is a website? So pause the video here, talk to the person beside you, and then share with the rest of the group what do you think is a website? What does it mean? What does a website mean? Okay, so answer to the question. Hopefully you've given me some answers. A website is a collection of information relating to a particular topic that can be accessed on a range of devices. So from your iPad to your laptop to your smartphone, we can access websites. And you can see here they've changed. Actually, they're not the same on each, but they look similar, okay? And hopefully we'll make a website that can also be used on multiple devices. So what is a web page then? We talked about what is a website, and a website is a collection of different resources relating to a topic. A web page is one of those pages on a website, so one of the pages that you would use. Okay, so again, think about it and share with the person beside you. Okay. So websites can be made up of lots of web pages. These pages are related and linked to each other, so that's an important step actually, that they link to each other. What is a browser? Okay, I often get asked this question whenever people say Google, or what is a browser? Of course, a browser is what we use to access a website. Okay, so there's lots of different ones we can use. There's Safari, there's Google Chrome, there is Firefox, Edge, another one as well, and they are what we call a web browser. Quick fact for you, when actually web browsers first came out, you actually had to buy it. You had to pay for the software. And then Microsoft included a web browser in their operating system, and then that's when web browsers became free. Before that, you had to pay for the privilege of accessing the internet with a web browser. So web browsers allow us to navigate around the World Wide Web. We have back and forward buttons, of course, we have tabs, and we have the address bar. And you're probably on some sort of website right now. Maybe that's on YouTube watching this video, and the browser makes it takes the code that we're going to talk about, the HTML code, and makes our web page from that. So which websites do you use? Think about the websites that you use every day and write down some of the websites you might use. You might use, for example, I know a very popular one, of course, is YouTube, but maybe there's other ones like maths websites you use in school, reading ones you use in school, some other ones you might use at home to browse the internet and move around. Okay. So today we're going to explore this website. Okay. So can you move around the site without using the buttons on the browser? Okay. So you have to be able to get around the website without clicking on these buttons up here. So let's have a look then. So we're going to click on this link here. Oh, go back. It's not letting me access it, is it? Okay, let's try that. Copy that over. And let's try that. See? Now here we go. So they've actually updated this website a little bit. It's slow to load this morning. Okay, all right. So can you get around this browser? Okay, I can move my mouse around here. You can see it changes. These are links to different pages here. So if I click on a link, we can get to another page. We can go to the animals page, meet all our animals here. Okay. So actually, so I'm going to send you on a little quest here. Okay. So what is special about a tiger's night vision? So you should be able to use this website and find the answer to that question. Okay. So again, you can pause the video here and then check how you would do that. Okay. Question 2. In the story, a flamingo leg up. What is the flamingo's name? Again, I want you to explore the website and find that story, and then can you tell me the answer to this question? So again, pause your video here, go off and find the answer to that question. Okay. And no, question 3, answer this question. What habitat does an Arctic fox live in? Okay, again, use the website to explore. And so what makes a good website then? Okay, so think about this. What makes a good website? What makes a website that you want to go back to? For me, it's kind of like, well, it's got to have good content. It's got to be easy to navigate. It's got to be interesting. It's got to have pictures, maybe some videos. So lots of different things you can think about there. So on the website, usually you have what's called a menu. You might have a search box here, and you might have some media or text here. So you can see our website is very similar. So if I click here, for example, it lets me go back to the original part of the page. It's a very nice website, I have to say. And next we're going to look at now, how do you know how websites are created? What language do they use to make a website? So pause your video, talk to the person beside you, and tell me what you think, how a website's created. Okay. If you said HTML, well done. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language, or HTML for short. I'm going to show you now how to make a basic web page and get you started on how to build that. Okay. All right. So let's move over to our next website then, and it's going to be called edublocks.org. Okay. If you haven't done so already, then you need to click on register or sign in here. Okay, if I sign in, yeah, it'll ask me to choose one of these options. I'm going to choose the Microsoft option. Okay. We're going to set you up on classrooms at some point, but for this part you can just simply make a project. Okay. And we're going to click on, should be able to, create a new project up here. Yep, that's the button here. Create a project. I'm going to call it my website. And we're going to use the blocks version, and we're going to do HTML. Okay, so my website, HTML blocks, and then click on create. So autosave is enabled, so that means every time you make something, it will be saved automatically. So down the side here, we have some things that will help us build our website, and then here is our preview of our code. Okay, so if we look at our structure of a website, if you can see what a website actually looks like. I can show you on here, can I? Maybe not on this one, I can't. The developer tool, I think, is different, but we can show you the code. I can show you the code here actually whenever we start making it. Okay, so let's have a look then. So I want to take here the start of my page, which is, it always starts with this thing called a HTML tag. It's a very key word we want to look at in this topic, this term. HTML is so it has to have a start and an end. It looks like that. And then we're going to talk about our structure. Our website has two things that every website needs to have. It has a header. Actually, I may go back to here and go to the page. Yeah, head, sorry, is the one we're looking for. It has a head and it has a body. Okay? But no arms or legs. So it's a bit like a snowman, I think. I suppose a snowman might have arms. So yeah, it has to have a head and it has to have a body. Okay, everything we put inside the head is for the browser to use, but we don't see that on the web page. So for example, if I put in a title in there, it's just going to be my website. Okay, so if I preview here, you can see there's nothing there, nothing. Okay, I can look at my code and I can see it's in there, but if I click on the preview, it's not there. Okay, because it's hidden inside the head. It's actually the bit that gets shown up on the top of your browser. Okay, so it's this bit that actually shows up here. Okay, so that's where that shows up. If I pop it out, it should show it up here. Yeah, it's still blank. So what we need to do is add some text to our website. So I'm going to click on text here, and I'm going to put in a heading first of all, and it starts with H as a tag. Okay, and now we see heading is there. So now if I put in my website here, you can see it's updated, and now I can see that text. I can change this number, and my heading will actually get smaller the bigger the number is. Okay, so the first number 1 is the biggest heading. Okay, and then I want to add some more text, and we're going to use what's called a paragraph for that. Okay, and again, it goes underneath. So you can see here the HTML wraps around everything, then the head tag wraps around this one, and then the body tag wraps around these 2 items. Okay, so again, I'm going to type some text here. Welcome to my website. Okay, so if I look at my code now, this is the code I've made. Okay, if you make any changes here, it could break your code. But for example, I could change this to my page, and it should still work. If I go to preview, welcome to my page, it changes here. It doesn't change there, actually. That's interesting. Okay, so welcome to my page. All right. So what I want you to do now is to have a play with this and add some more text, maybe add some more headings, maybe to use the website we used to tell the website we were using today, and make a website about your favorite animal. Okay, so have a play with that, and I'll see you in the next one.